Hello, Math 2, 7th graders. This is Mr. Power, and this is for the story time with Mr. Power. Um, this is a story, a true story from back when I was like summer after my ninth grade year. It was the most scared I've ever been. Those of you who have me have heard this story. It's one of my favorite ones. It's one of your guys' favorite stories, so I thought I'd say it. It's my Jaws story. Here we go. Hope you enjoy. So, um, I saw the movie Jaws. It came out in, I don't know, 74, 75 or something like that in the spring. And we water skied in the saltwater out in the Puget Sound, and there can be sharks out there. And, they're very rare, but there's been sightings of even great white sharks off Point Defiance, in Tacoma there. Anyways, there was a group of about 6 or 7 of us out at our beach place out at the point water skiing. It was in May. It's the first nice day for skiing. It was the first time we'd skied since we'd all seen the movie Jaws. And so everybody was good skiers that day. Everybody could ski on one, and everybody actually could even step start. So you just wade out in the water about ankle deep, or well, almost knee deep, and you hold up your foot that has the ski, and then with your hand you have a couple coils of rope and then the handle, and you say hit it, and the boat takes off, and you let go and hold on with 2 hands, and the boat, and it just jerks you right onto your ski, so you don't even get wet. I mean, your ankles get wet. That's it. And people were slalom skiing back and forth on one ski, but we used to ski hard, and you're supposed to fall like 2 or 3 times on a turn. But nobody was falling. Everybody was skiing very conservatively, not cutting very hard, and then turning around and coming and skiing, right up to the shore and running out of their ski and pulling their ski out of the water like the water was made of acid or something. And nobody was falling. Nobody was getting wet except for their ankles and feet. And everybody was scared of Jaws, and but nobody was talking about it. And watching all these I was a sophomore and everybody else was juniors and seniors, and watching all these guys ski was making me madder and madder, because it was like, we're gonna let this stupid movie ruin our whole summer of water skiing. And so I came up with a plan that made a lot of sense standing on the beach, but didn't work out very well for me. But I came up with a plan that is like, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna ski hard, I'm gonna fall, I'm going to try to get eaten by a shark, and I'm not going to get eaten, and I'll prove to everybody that we don't have to be afraid of Jaws. That was my plan. So it got to be my turn. I was the last one to go, and I ski with my left foot forward. So I wade out. Standing on my right foot, I hold my left foot up above the water and a couple coils of rope, and I nod to my brother and hit it, and he takes off, and I let go and grab on, and zip, I get yanked onto my ski, and pretty soon I'm skiing back and forth, and I'm cutting hard, trying to get my shoulder to hit the water without falling, and getting lower and lower, and I'm cutting from right to left, and I'm leaning too far forward as I go across the wake. My tip catches, and I just bite it, and I just cartwheel, tumble across the water, and good wipeout. And I come up, and my ski's not on. I mean, my ski came off in the wipeout, and I am so scared. In my head, I just hear dun 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 dun. Just I'm scared, and I don't have anything to defend myself because my ski fell off, and so I'm in a little ball, and I'm pivoting, turning slowly, looking for my ski, and I almost do a 180. My ski's behind me, and it's about 20 feet behind me, and it's upside down with the fin sticking out of the water like a shark fin. I'm scared, but then I realize that's my ski, and so I swim. I swim really fast, and I slip my ski on my left foot, and now my brother, he's come clear around, and he's trolling away from me, and I'm halfway between the boat and the handle with the ropes, sliding through my hand, waiting for the handle to get to me, and I'm treading water with my right foot that's just free. And I'm okay. I'm relaxed again, and I'm almost to the handle, and I'll be out of the water in about 15 seconds. And I've I started water skiing when I was like 5 years old, and I'd never had anything touch me in the water until today, which was the worst day to have something touch you in the water. So my right foot's treading water, and something brushed against the bottom of my foot, and I freaked out. I mean, in the cartoons where they and they run across the top of the water, if I could have done that, I would have done that. But I couldn't do that, and I was so scared. I just grabbed and I pulled the rope and I got the handle and I had this pile of rope in front of me, and I just yelled, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. And yelled at my brother, and my brother looked back like, what? And I just kept screaming, hit it, and waving and hit it, and so he happily floored it. You know, he gets to see what happens. Like, we've never done this. It's like he's going to yank my arms out of my socket, and the rope, you know, hissing away from me. And at the last second, I just arched back and leaned back to take the last little bit of slack out, and boing! And I came up. I'm holding on. I didn't jerk it out of my hands, and I'm holding on. I'm on my feet. I'm on my ski, and I'm like, yes, yes. And I just kept going. I fell forward, but I held on, and I rolled over to my back. My ski fell off. So now I'm on my back, holding on to the handle of the ski rope, and I'm thinking, okay, surely my brother's just gonna, take me, into shore, and I'll let go. Well, it's my older brother, and you know what older brothers do with younger brothers, especially when their friends around, torture me. And so he just takes me out in the middle, and he's doing donuts with me, and I become I'm like the inner tube, and he's making big waves and then whipping me through them, and I'm bouncing on, I'm just bouncing, and just getting whipped across these waves, and I'm not letting go, and I'm just hanging on for dear life, and finally I'm just tired. I let go, and he's just doing donuts around me, like if Jaws is too stupid and can't find me. It's like he's in the middle of the circle, Jaws, and he's just doing donuts around me, and I'm yelling at him, what's wrong with you? And he can't hear me. He's in a boat going full bore, around me. And I was in the water expecting imminent dismemberment, just impact, pain, rip my leg off, and I just hear dun 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 in my ear, and I can't stand it. So I freak out. I just start flailing. Like, get it over with, Jaws. If you're out there, hurry up and get over it. Just stop waiting. And I just start flailing. I stick my head underwater, and I'm going, bite me! Bite me! And I'm yelling into the water, for Jaws to bite me, because I just can't stand the suspense. And finally my brother stops circling, and he comes up, and I'm still flailing in the water, yelling into the water for Jaws to bite me, because I'm so scared. And he pulls up, and I'm yelling at my brother, what's wrong with you? Something rubbed across the bottom of my foot. That's why I yelled, hit it. And then you take me out here in the middle, and they're like, he's like, oh, sorry. And he tries to grab me, and I go, let go of me. And I roll back over, and I start flailing and yelling into the water, bite me, bite me. And so they're trying to grab me and pull me out, and I'm flailing against them, and I'm flailing, and I'm trying to get, eaten by Jaws, because I'm so scared. And finally, after, I don't know how long, but I roll over to my back, and I go, I can't, I'm not getting eaten. And I just lay there, and they grab me by the, water ski vest and pull me up on the side of the boat, and I just turn around and sit down inside the boat, and I calmly explain to them what happened, and calmly tell my brother how much how unhappy I was with him, and they were really sorry, and then I didn't realize that they were just totally humiliated, because here, my older brother, the little brother had actually spent quite a bit of effort trying to get eaten by Jaws unsuccessfully, and so we went into shore, and it got explained to everybody what happened, and so everybody went out one at a time. They skied, they fell, they flailed in the water, they screamed in the water, bite me, and nobody got eaten by jaws that day, and everybody had a great time, and we didn't worry about jaws the rest of the summer. So, anyways, that's my stupid little story about a time in my life when I was really scared. So, anyways, hope you're doing great. Bye.